Hey guys, so in today's video I'm going to be doing a Maia Mitchell inspired look. This is the look that she was wearing to the 2013 Teen Choice Awards. I just thought she looked absolutely stunning. She has this beautiful bronze skin that unfortunately I don't have, especially in winter time. However, I did try and do a subtle sort of bronze glow to my complexion. I just loved her smoky silvery grey eye makeup look and her like pale pink lips. So I hope you guys all enjoy this. I think this is a great look for winter time if you're in Australia, but also if you're going out. So anyway, without further ado, here's the tutorial. So I've already done my foundation concealer. Now onto the palette. I'm using my finishing illuminator by Designer Brand Cosmetics. So it's just got the grinder type mechanism, and then I'm just using the applicator that comes with it. Just apply that all over your face. And this gives you a really great matte finish. Just evens out your skin tone and looks really good in photos. Okay, so that's done. Next we're going to apply the DB eyeshadow primer. Now this stuff's great. Not only does it stop your eye makeup from creasing, it actually makes the colours look a lot more pigmented, I've noticed. I actually like to let the eyeshadow primer set because it's a very moist formula, so I like to let it settle on the skin just for a moment. So while we're waiting for that to settle, I'm going to use my Sugar Baby bronzer. I'm going to do a bit of contouring because Maia had quite a bronze look to her face. She's a lot more tan than I am, so I probably can't use as much bronzer as she can, but I am going to contour just a little bit, and this will help give me a subtle bronze glow. So I'm just going to suck in my cheeks like this. I'm going to do the 3 and reverse 3 motion to add more definition to my face. Okay, so to add just a little bit more of a bronze glow, I've got the MAC Mineralized Skinfinish in Brunette. Now, I'm afraid this has actually been discontinued. I actually bought this online, so sorry if any of you are trying to look for this. Probably is a little bit tricky to find, but any type of bronzing finishing powder will be fine. This just has a nice shimmer to it, so it'll give me a nice sort of like glowy look. So for a base for the eyeshadow, I'm going to be using Designer Brand's Whipped Mineral Eyeshadow. Now this is like a cream eyeshadow, and it's very, it's quite a almost heavy formula, and a little goes a long way, so you do not need much at all. Don't know if you can see what I'm doing there, but I've got some on my finger. I'm actually wiping quite a bit of the product off because too much can be quite heavy, and it can even feel a little bit uncomfortable on your eye. So yeah, a little bit goes a long way. So for the eyes I'm going to be using the Maybelline Hyper Shine Diamonds. I think this one's called Silver Diamonds. I'm not 100% sure. I can't actually find the name of this one on the back. But basically it's the one with the silver tones in it. So I'm going to start with this bottom pale silver colour first. That's going to go along the inner third of the eyelid like this. Just going to lightly pat that on there. her look is quite shimmery towards the inner corner, and then it sort of goes more smoky and towards the outer corner. Next I'm going to be taking this darker shade on the left here. And this is going to go on the outer half of the eye. I'm just going to take a clean fluffy brush and just neaten it up a little bit. Now for the outer corner of the eye, we're going to be using the darkest shade up the top here. It's almost a glittery black colour. Now I'm actually using a lip brush to do this. The reason why is because my eyes are a little bit on the small side, and I find this brush a lot easier to use for the outer corner than, say, a pencil brush or other brushes that may be designed for that outer corner, but perhaps they were made for average or larger size eyes. I'm actually going to bring the colour under the eye a little bit as well. Like that. That's about it. Now don't worry if this looks messy. We're going to take that clean fluffy brush again. I'm just going to blend it out a bit. Next I'm going to be using a creamy eyeliner. This one's by Victoria's Secret, but I've noticed recently Sports Girl have actually released something very similar to this. So on one end you've got a pencil, and on the other end you've got a little smudging brush, so you can easily achieve that smoky eyed look, which is what we're going for today. So I'm just going to apply this thinly to the upper lash line like this. I'm just going to make it a little bit thicker towards the outer corner as well. Now I'm just going to take the smudge end of the pencil. I'm just going to smudge the liner a bit. I'm going to take the pencil side again, and that's going to go into my waterline. I didn't go all the way into the inner corner because I don't think she went that far. She seems to have an inner corner highlight, so that's what we're going to do next. So I just have a tiny little brush here. I'm just going to take the lightest sort of white shade that's in the centre of this palette. That's just going to go in the inner corner. I'm actually going to take a little bit of this colour again on my finger. Just like that. I'm going to do a bit of a subtle brow highlight. The reason why I like using my finger to do this is because I feel like you get more pigment onto your finger than you do onto a brush sometimes. Definitely with lighter colours, or that's my personal opinion anyway. I generally do brow highlights with my fingers. I'm lucky that I have a prominent brow bone to do this because leaves room for error that I can fix up later. But because there's such a lot of space there, I often don't usually make a mistake, and you can really get away with it with just a quick sweep of my finger. So it's all about knowing your facial features and coming up with your own techniques to make it work for you. That's what I think anyway. So now I'm going to apply mascara. So I'm actually going to be using two mascaras. I'm going to be using One by One by Maybelline. I'm also going to be using Colossal Cat Eyes by Maybelline. So I'm going to be using the One by One first. Now this brush is a plastic or silicone one, whatever you like to refer to it as. Now I know a lot of people don't really like these types of brushes. I don't really understand why they wouldn't like it. Personally, I love these because I feel like the silicone brush separates the lashes, whereas I find it quite difficult to separate my lashes with a bristle mascara brush. So that's why I like to use this one first, and I use the bristle type afterwards. So I'm just going to apply this. Using this mascara now. And I'm also going to apply this to my lower lashes. Last but not least, it's the lips. Now she looked like she was wearing a light, sort of like pearl based, like a subtle shimmer, pale pink colour. And I was going through my lipstick and lip gloss collection, and I came across another Revlon lip butter. If you watch my July favourites, you know I talked about one of these. This one is in 005 Sugar Frosting. And I just think this is pretty close to what she was wearing. So it's quite a natural looking tinted shimmery colour. So this is the finished look. I'll come close to the camera so you can see. So I hope you all enjoyed it. Feel free to leave me a comment, letting me know your thoughts, and I'll be talking to you guys again really soon. Bye!